supposed to be having a good time. I would like for you to follow us on a trek through the first half of the 20th century. We would like for you to be our guest here at Ricky's Place in Harlem, New York, for a veritable explosion of jazz and blues singers, the greatest singers in the first 50 years of America. We will have some of the singers that inspired the singers of today. But before we get into jazz and the blues, which is my pleasure to be the master of ceremonies for, I would like to have a special tribute to the music that inspired the jazz and the blues. The music that came out of slavery. The music that came in between quick naps and short snaps. The music that I heard wafting over my cradle when I was a child. The spiritual music. All the music came out of. And I would like to make a tribute to a lady who I can only think of as mama, because from the moment I was born, I remember this lady singing her mellifluous melodies to me. She was the definition of the spiritual. She was a lady unparalleled, as far as I'm concerned. She was amazing. Miss Mahalia Jackson.
Tonight will be done with the troubles of this world, with the troubles of this world, with the troubles of this world. I said tonight will be done with the troubles of this world. I'm going home to live with my Lord.
I ain't necessarily always been spiritual, but that would keep me in church. Now I would like to introduce a man who inspired all black men, all colored men. In the early part of the century, this man charted his own course. This man who was a Rhodes Scholar. He was an all-American football player when you couldn't even play football for no white college. He was a Hollywood movie star in the days when you couldn't even go to the movies. This man, who was so strong they ran him out the land, but when he was gone, his influence was still on us. Because I could not go without hearing that melodious baritone. My brother, my uncle, my father of the spiritual, Paul.
Here comes Sinbad running on. Here look at children in far behind. Oh Cindy, you can find no Cindy anywhere. Oh, run little children, run, 'cause the devil done loose in the land.
Run, little children, run, 'cause the devil done loose in the land.
Run on down to the Jordan River, plant your feet on the rock of ages.
Run on down to the Jordan River, plant Plant your feet on the rock of ages. Run on down to the Jordan River. Plant your feet on the rock of ages.
'Cause the devil is loose. Yes, the devil is loose in the land.
Ricky's place, and it's a place for pleasure and enjoyment. As I said, this is the spot where the music that dominated the 20th century, that predominated, that inspired the music of today came from. This is the place where the greatest blues and jazz singers came to sing when they came to relax. So sit back, relax with us. I want to introduce to you some people that changed music in a way that'll never get changed back to the way it was. I want to introduce a man who had a band in this land at a time when people who pursued our culture full time was considered layabouts. This man had a sound, a smooth sound, and a smooth style that made all us want to be like him. My favorite friend, Mr. Billy Eckstein.
Our little dream, everything gone, is lonely and silent to shade. My heart is heavy as I gaze upon the cottage for sale. The lawn we were proud of is waiting in haste. Our little dream garden has withered away. Where you planted roses, we seem to say, a cottage for sale. Through every single window, I see your face. But when I reach a window, there's empty space. The keys in the mailbox, the same as before. But no one is waiting for me anymore. End of my story is told on the door. A cottage built for me and you, one that would make our dreams come true. All the shades are drawn, leaves are on the ground, a cottage for sale.
Stop, grapes, savoir faire. But see, I'm not from New Orleans. I'm not from Kansas City. I'm from Mississippi and proud of it. And I remember when I was down there, I heard some singing I ain't heard nowhere, even from some of these big names. There was a lady down there, simply called her Miss Davis.
I am so glad to be back in New York. I met this man that took me to New Jersey, talking about I was going to do some farming, had me singing the blues in the field. I said, if I'm going to sing the blues in the field, I might as well come on to New York and sing the blues for real. He had me empty heart page. I can't get started. It goes interlude. but just before dawn, I'm feeling forlorn, singing these 1 a.m. in the morning blues. You know my man's the sweetest honey.
Sing it.
He ain't got no money. Has me crying all of the time. Feel the kind. My man's the sweetest honey. He ain't got no money. Making me lose my mind. Every heart can get spotted. A caged bird with lots of pretty words. But just before morning, the old sun's a dawning, singing those 1 a.m. in the morning blues. My kids need new shoes. Got no money, no food, and the color blue. I got no money. Long way, no long way. But I have paid my dues, singing these 1 a.m. in the morning blues.
All right.